Hey everybody, it's Kelly from J&KPotter. And you know what? Sometimes it's just the little changes that'll make a great big huge difference. I'll tell you about some of those changes. Well, I've been starting my mornings off with a goat milk shake and coffee. I love the goat milk. It's doing very well for my digestive system, and it's also helping my liver. Well, it's about 65 degrees this morning, so I'm going to get out and I'm going to get some more dirt, put in some more pots so I can start preparing for my May planting. But first I'm going to let the myrtles out, and then I'm going to let the butter off of his leash and let him run the backyard. They smell something, don't they? Hey, butter, what do you think? Huh? Go play. I'm gonna get the dirt put in them today. Okay, so let's see if I can get you guys to help me out. We're gonna figure I have 8 by 3 foot beds. And I wanna fill the whole thing completely with green beans. So, how many plants am I gonna need? The way I figured, I'm gonna need about 120 bush green bean plants. You guys let me know if that's right or not. I've got 130 done. So that'll go in one bed, and then in the other bed I'm also going to do a type of bush green bean, but they're 2 different kinds, so I want to see which kind I like better. So let me know if you think 120 per bed is enough, not too much, too many, how far I should dwindle it down. But I think I did pretty good today just to get these in dirt. Now I need to go in and soak my beans overnight. And then I'll come out tomorrow probably and get them in the dirt. I might end up direct sowing one bed. And y'all know my luck with direct sowing. But you know, really truthfully, it's not the direct sowing's fault. I believe it's mine because I just don't go out there and water the seeds like I do if they were in the greenhouse. I really want my green bean harvest to be a success this year so I can do some canning. So let me know what you think. Hey, as I headed in the house, look at this old pot. These are snap peas. Sugar snap peas. So, isn't that cool? Those unexpected surprises. I love them. Hey everybody, so it's tomorrow. I'm gonna get my beans soaking today. Tomorrow is supposed to be like freezing for about 4 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them soaking, and then I'm gonna plant them tomorrow afternoon. As well, I'm gonna get my medicinal garden. I'm gonna get all those started. And then we're just gonna see about how the green beans are gonna work out. I'm just gonna fill every little pot that I have with dirt. And I'm going to get those things in that I really want to do, like my medicinal garden and a few other vegetable plants. And then the rest will just go to beans, and I'll just plant them wherever they fit. That's what I've decided to do. So be sure to tune in and watch how all that turns out, you guys. But you know, God is good, and He can do the blessing. April the 14th, and I got my basket ready. So we're going to go out to the greenhouse and get some stuff planted. Let me get these all watered down, and then we'll get some seeds in this dirt. I found a few Blue Lake green beans, so that's what I'm going to be planting. I'm going to be planting 12 of them. All right, this container will be contender green beans, and as you can see, they really swelled up overnight from being soaked. So we're going to get those put in. Okay, got 43 done. Take a little bit of break from doing green beans. And we're going to do I'm going to go ahead and start over some spinach. These are going to be some of Aldi's jalapenos. They were so big and so flavorful. They product from Mexico. These are big tomatoes, cayenne pepper, and small meaty tomato. Just going to start 2 of each of those. Big round tomato. That's actually how I have it listed. I don't know what type they are. All I know is they were big and round, meaty, and they were good. Small meaty tomato. Could have been like an Amish paste. Peppers germinate good if the ground is really warm. And we've just been having some awesome days, really. The nights are still getting cold, but the days are doing really good. With those done, that gives me a total of about 100 seeds in some dirt already. So that's awesome. Let's plant some things that I've never planted before. We're going to plant a lion's paw. This plant only blooms one time a year. So I would have to be really careful to watch it every day and try to get a picture of it so that y'all can see it on that. Oh, and it only blooms for one day. So I understand it'll bloom, and then the bloom will go away. Lion's paw, aka Daga. Next one is obedient plant. It's supposed to be a really good pollinator. Cleome. It's also a good pollinator. Then we have birdhouse gourds. I got it. And we're going to put 2 in here. And as they germinate and grow, I can always pot them. This is the real fun one here, jewel gourd. It's a little bitty gourd. And you're supposed to be able to make jewelry out of it, because it'd be really cute. So I'm super excited about that one. Jewel gourd is what that's called. I'm not sure how you pronounce this. It looks like Kamasutra, old Tokyo. But if you did any research on Kamasutra, that's not a plant. So that's the way that it is spelled. K-O-M-A-T-S-U-R-A. I'm going to plant 6 of these little seeds in here and see if they'll grow. Then we'll at least know what they look like, right? Extra squash. I'm just going to put 1 in 2 pots, planting after the squash bugs. The next is zucchini. I have 2 seeds there, and then I had 3 yellow squash. I'm gonna go ahead and try to germinate all 3 of them in one pot, and then up pot them as needed. Okay, so that one ought to be fun with the lion's paw, the obedient plant, birdhouse gourd, jewel gourd, Kamasutra, Old Tokyo. Now we're gonna get started and work on green beans again. I transferred a lot of my plants over into these rose containers that I got. Plus it makes it nice that I can see inside there too without disturbing it. I'm going to plant 7 mammoth sunflower seeds. My corn beads are really just looking great, aren't they? I'm going to get those 3 red sunflowers transplanted today, and then I'll show you a little bit of the cleanup that I did in my greenhouse. I put all my flowers just on this one rack. And so that way, if they still need to be protected, I can get them protected. I think the next thing I'll do is get my large container out there and see if I can fill it up with small pots. All right, well, I found enough containers to go in there. Now I'm gonna fill it up with dirt, and I'm gonna work on my medicinal garden. It's getting there. We'll get this water down, and then we can get to the fun part, which is picking out what to put in these. And how many? There's probably about 45 containers. Several of these came from a seed group that I'm on. It's a traders group. Sweet marjoram, catnip, wormwood, St. John's wort, teasel, rosella, blue mealy cup sage, gojo berry, sacred basil, marshmallow, Asian basil, valerian, feverfew, chamomile, anise hyssop, yarrow, rosemary, echinacea, lavender, aster, and calendula. All right, so I'm going to get started. Some of these, I don't know what the medicinal value is, and I don't know what they're used for. So that's going to be something that is going to be really fun this summer to learn what all these are for. Pick them and string them up, turn them upside down, let them hang there, and just let them dry until you figure out what they're good for. That's what I did. I'm going to be able to make so many salves and so many tinctures this summer. I am very, very excited to see what I can do with all these medicinal herbs. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I did. I got all my beans set up here. I did do a lot of cleaning. Just got some pots cleaned out and ready to be filled with something. Big shelves that I set starter plants on. This is the workstation, flower shelf. This is what I see when I sit down in my comfy chair. That's why this one's here. Between the train and the sirens that you hear all the time in my videos, it's a wonder you can hear anything. A lot of the sirens are because people are burning when they shouldn't be burning and things are catching on fire. So that's not a good thing. I wish people would just not do that. I hope that you guys have been enjoying the videos that I've been putting out. I like to put 2 or 3, 4 days together in one video. That seems to be working out very, very well for me this year. I'm just glad that I have the strength to do the videos and also to get out and do the garden and to try to keep up with my household duties, because all of those things put together make very long days, and some days I just can't do it. So you know what? I just go out and do what I can. So you guys go out and enjoy life.